Oh, hello, my wonderful, beautiful brothers of the Maverick Nation, and welcome back to freaking Pokemon, My Hero Academia Pokemon Crossover, part, I think, 8? I think we're at part 8 by now? I don't freaking know. Yes, we're at part 8. We're at part 8. And our current standings here are basically the crew Izuku Midoriya, Mina Ashiro, and Shoto Todoroki have basically made it up the heights, and Bakugo had to go the long way around. But however, he somehow made it there first, even though he had to take the long way around. And Izuku's like, how the hell did that happen? And, well, he's like, what Bakugo says is basically, he's just, he got he actually found a secret passageway inside of the long way around. Like, like right in the middle of the long way around, there's like if you like turn to the left, you can see like a tree to use cut. And since the Snuffle was given the TM, like technical machine for cut, just cut the tree down, and that's what Bakugo did. He found a secret passageway which leads all the way around to the other side, and it's actually a even faster way to get up the heights. And yes, I do realize now I was pronouncing it wrong. I was pronouncing her name wrong. It's Shimura, not Shimure, Shimura. So the Shimura Heights. So yeah. Whenever Bakugo says that, it's just like Izuku just like uh he's like even whenever he thinks he's done it, like Bakugo just beats him to the punch. The only thing that like they're really even on is like number of gym badges and number of Pokemon. Because Bakugo has Stuffle, Salandit, freaking Grapple Rock, and Incineroar, and Izuku has Muna, Fletchender, War Turtle, and Plusle. And on top of that, Izuku's still trying to figure out what the hell happened with that giant blast of lightning. And Plusle, it's almost like Plusle's trying to communicate with him. It's like it might have something to do with the whole ultra wormhole energy thing being injected into it. Like, yeah, that could be some serious shit. And Izuku's just like, okay, that's one of our problems solved. At least now we know how you did that. That's one of our problems solved. Now, I presume you're going to follow us into the radio tower? I mean, that's the only way to the other side and into the darkness caverns. Because literally, like, if you go up the tower and go all the way up to the roof, there's like, the heights are so high up that whenever you go up to the roof, there's actually a stairway that leads up to the part where the darkness caverns are. They're that big and that high up. They're called heights for a reason. And so Bakugo's like, well, that's the only way up there that I'm aware of. And so, against Mina's heavy discretion, like heavy discretion, and against freaking Shoto's freaking just like it's like damn it, why does Bakugo have to come with us? Why can't he just wait his turn? And besides, his starter's weak to freaking water Pokemon, and Gang Orca uses water Pokemon. At least you have an edge with your starter being an electric type Izuku. Plus, you have a water type Pokemon of your own. And War Turtle. And Izuku's just like, hell yeah! And Mina's just like, yeah, actually, Izuku has a lot of heads up on you, Bakugo. A lot of heads up. And Bakugo's just like, oh yeah? What's so special about you? And Izuku's just walking and just like, yeah. We just need to get to the radio tower and fix whatever business is being done, involving Team LOV, and then get to the Darkness Caverns, get to the other side, and that's where the pathway that should lead to the next place, should be. The place where the gym leader is. And, well, yeah, they basically all go into the radio tower. And as soon as they do, like, they get to the entrance, and it's like an elevator. Like, you gotta go in, and like, an elevator, like, go up, going up, and congratulations. Like there's the entrance, and then there's basement floor 1. So yeah, they've reached basically basement floor 1 of, or just floor 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna say floor 1, because basement floor 1 doesn't really make any sense to me. To me, at least. Congratulations, you have made it to the first floor. And Bakugo's like, oh, so that back there was only the entrance. Okay. And Mina's just like, there was a sign that said entrance, dumbass. And Shoto's like, Jesus, what's your beef with Bakugo, Mina? And Mina's like, what's your non-beef with him? And Shoto's like, I'm just trying to be calm, cool, and collected. Jesus. Like the freaking Irish. And, well, basically, it's just whenever they get to the first floor, they are approached by someone. They are approached by a very, very ripped man. But, they realize him, not just from the insignia of Team LOV, but it's an admin's insignia. And they've fought admins before, so they know these special admin insignia. And so, they're like, they also kind of remember this guy. It's the one that Izuku fought and basically just kicked his ass. But that was only like a 1v1 like Pokemon. Like only one Pokemon. But Izuku's just like, that was only one Pokemon versus one Pokemon. If this guy wants to try to block our way, I'll go at him with every Pokemon I have if I have to. And Possum is just like, Possum! hell yeah! Like, if you can't tell if you can't tell, Puzzle's very fired up. It's just like, it's crazy. Like, and then this person basically just goes up and says, "Hey, you kid, I remember you. Our fight won't be so one-sided this time. This time, I'm gonna crush you. The name's Muscular, an admin of Team LOV. And if you wish to proceed on to the next floor, you're gonna have to defeat me in battle. Pokemon battle." And Izuku's like, "Well, I've done it once, I can do it again. But how about we use all of our Pokemon? Well, all of our Pokemon that are necessary. Because last time I checked, looking at your holster there, you only have 3 Pokemon to spare, while I have a total of 4. You know, if you got my starter." And, like, Muscular is just like, "Ugh, it's not gonna matter, I'm gonna pulverize you into the dirt." And Izuku's just like, "Okay, buddy, whatever you say." And he just like twirls it around. And he's just like, "Go, Muna! 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 And Muscular's like, "That trick won't work this time. This time, I've got a surprise for you. Go, Heracross!" And Izuku's like, "Wait, what? Heracross?" And Heracross is like, "Heracross! Heracross! Heracross!" And it's just like, Izuku's looking up. It's a fighting type, but it's also a bug. Oh no, a freaking bug type. Shit. Bug is weak against, like, Bug is strong against Psychic. And Moon is a Psychic type. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh, this could actually turn for the worse if I'm not careful. Assuming he's trained that Heracross. And Muscular's just like, "We'll come and see just how trained it is." And Izuku's just like, "I'd rather not. Muna, Psyshock." And Muscular's like, "Heracross, dodge out of the way and hit it with some Mega Punch." And Heracross just goes in like, bam, like freaking punches Muna right in the schnoz, like decks in the schnoz. And it's just like, holy shit, that was a powerful attack. Izuku even got blown back like a little. And like Heracross like jumps back, like back to where it was. And Muscular's like, "Yeah, you don't look so tough now." "I've learned a little since our last confrontation, boy. Now I'm gonna destroy you for what you did before." And Izuku's just like, "Well, ah, what do I do? Shit. Wait a second. Ah, hmm. Muna, U-turn!" And like Muscular's like, "Wait, what?" And I was like, bam! Like right at Heracross, and Heracross is like dizzy kind of. I was like, ugh. I'm like, "Wait, what? Like, what just happened there?" There's like a freaking, like a quick just tap of a U-turn, And if you guys have played the Pokemon games and got up, have any Pokemon that know the move U-turn, or have fought anyone with a Pokemon that knows these move U-turn, you know what U-turn does after the actual attack lands. Basically, Muna switches out. Basically, Muna swapped out, and now Izuku's got to pick a different Pokemon. That's what U-turn does. You get hit with an attack, like you hit your Pokemon with an attack, and then they switch out, and then you gotta get a different Pokemon. And so, taking this opportunity, seeing as U-turn's actually a pretty hefty attack, you know, it's just like, it's freaking crazy. And Izuku's like, flying types are strong against bug types. And since this thing is half bug, and I have a flying type Pokemon, go, Fletchinder! And it's just, Fletchinder. And, and, like, seeing as, it's an automatic switch, Izuku actually gets to use a move, and he's like, okay, I gotta be smart with this. Well, let's do this. Let's hit him with a good wing attack. Yeah, because he learned wing attack along the way. Like after their fight, learned wing attack. It's like, so, wing attack, shing, and it goes straight at Heracross. And Heracross actually gets knocked out by this. Because, it's the first turn, it's like, shing, and Muscular's like, damn it. Well, it's only 1 out of 3, so you're smart, kid, but not smart enough. You fail. Go. Ma. And Izuku's like, wait, what? And he's like, Hariyama! That's Hariyama's cry. It's like, Hariyama! And he's just like, Izuku's like, oh, okay. Well, I still get a free turn. And it's like, it's a free turn. It's like, okay, but what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't think I have anything really strong against it. I guess, what the frick am I supposed to do? I guess, with all intents and purposes, going for luck on this, use Aerial Ace. It's like, use Aerial Ace. And he's like, Hariyama, dodge! And Hariyama dodges. And he's like, Hariyama, hit him with a good focus blast. Hariyama! And focus blast straight into the face. And Fletchinder's out. Okay, Muna's heavily damaged. And this is what Izuku's thinking. Muna's heavily damaged. And Fletchinder just got knocked the frick out. And so Izuku was actually kind of concerned, because that's half of his Pokemon. One of them extremely damaged, the other one knocked out. And so he's like, shit, what the frick do I do? And it's just like, well, think, Izuku, think. I don't know how strong my Wartortle particularly is. Well, here's for chance. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, and let's get on with this. Go, War Turtle! And Bakugo is actually like back there, and he's like, "Dude, what the hell are you doing? You just caught that thing, and we haven't even been to a Pokemon Center. It's like highly damaged, probably." And Izuku's like, "Did you not see the Pokeball I threw? Like the type of Pokeball I threw? You know, I don't just lollygag around, Bakugo. I pay attention to things, and I noticed that there were heal balls on sale." And Bakugo's like, "What? You caught that thing in a heal ball?" And Izuku's just like, "Yep, I sure did." And basically, Muscular's like, it isn't going to matter. I'm going to crush you. Hariyama, focus blast again. He just sends out another focus blast. And Izuku's like, Ugh. War Turtle, withdraw. And like, the focus blast is like, and it just like withdraw back into its shell. And so it just gets sent into Izuku. Like, ow! Why does this keep on happening to me? And whenever War Turtle comes out of its shell, it's like, it's like dizzy. And you know, just Muscular takes his time. Just he's like, Hariyama, finish them. Uh, finish them off with a karate chop. So I was like, and Izuku's like, oh shit. He's like, what the frick do I do? And like the karate chop just like, smack, and like right on top of War Turtle's head. And War Turtle's like tired of the head abuse. So before like the hand can leave the top of War Turtle's head, War Turtle just grabs Hariyama's arm and he's like just gives Izuku the look and like like yes, I'm doing this. I used to be part of a freaking gang of Squirtles. I know gang tactics. And so Izuku's like, oh, okay then. Oh, I know exactly what to do here. Exactly what to do. And he just has like this look and must be just like, what's with that look, kid? Well, how's about this? War Turtle! And he's like looking through the moves and he's like, perfect. War Turtle, use Skull Bash! But don't let go! And just like Muscular's like, wait, what? And it's like, bam, bam. It's like continuously, and like Hariyama is like getting continuously hit with Skull Bash after Skull Bash until like finally Hariyama is just knocked the frick out. Like gang tactics, like Viet Cong, just come out of nowhere and kick yo ass with yo ass, like, wipe the floor with you. And War Turtle is just like out of a war of attrition, just like, hell yeah! It's just like out of a war of attrition. It's just like so much adrenaline pumping through its veins. It's like, yeah, I'm ready. Where's the next one? I'm gonna go. And like, Muscular's like, go Machoke. And Machoke's like, Macho. And it's like, he just looks at Muscular. Like Macho just looks at Muscular and is like, wait, that's not the one that attacked me. This is a different Pokemon. Who are we fighting? And this is just Muscular's just like, it's probably a new Pokemon that he caught. But that doesn't matter. It's just like, now, let's see how you do against my more powerful Machoke. And Izuku's like, yeah, whatever, buddy. War Turtle, rapid spin! And it was like, rapid spin, like, coming around, around, and around. And Muscular's like, Mega Punch, Machoke! I was like, but like the rapid spin starts to tear at Machoke's arm, and Machoke is like, and then the rapid spin just hits it in the head. And then whenever like War Turtle gets out of its like shell, like Machoke is heavily freaking damaged in one arm. It has a freaking indent on its face. And you know, like he already told them to use like the punch thing, and so like War Turtle gets another move, and Izuku takes a full opportunity of this, and he's just like, War Turtle, water gun, and Muscular's like, move, damn you! He's like, move, Machoke, and Machoke is like too in pain to move. He's like, he's like gets smacked in the face, and gets into a wall, like boom, and just like slowly slides down. And Muscular is just like, damn it, return, Choke. Meet me again. Fine, you kids can go. This is the key card to the next level. And so they basically go up to the second floor, and there, waiting for them at the second floor, is the opponent that basically mopped the floor with Mina whenever, she fought her. Basically, like, just like, it's just like, freaking, like, just right there, Himata Toga. And Mina's just like, Izuku, let me have this one. I have some pent up frustrations that I need to release. And I think Bellsprout might have the same kind of type of feeling. And so it's like Toga just sees Mina like go up to bat. It's just like, oh, so it's you again. Miss gets knocked out one hit by an energy ball from my bounce suite. Like you could actually ever stand up to. And Mina just interrupts her and is like, shut the hell up. Do you ever, for once, think about anybody or anything but yourself? Just shut up about your own damn ego and let's fight! Frick, fight! Go on! Do this! You first! And basically, like, Toga doesn't even know what to say after that except for go bounce sweet. Bounce sweet is just like right there. It's like bounce sweet. And Mina's just like, oh, this one's going to be fun. And it's like, go, Bellsprout! And Bellsprout's like, Bellsprout, Bell! Bellsprout's just looking at Bounce Sweet's looking at Bellsprout. And the same thing with Mina and Toga. And it's just like, let's do this! And Toga's like, Bounce Sweet, use Energy Ball. And Toga's like, Bellsprout, you know what to do. And Bellsprout all of a sudden is just like, was like, boosh! And Toga's like, no, that's Energy Ball too! And like, collide, boom! And it creates a big smoke screen. And basically, Mina goes over to Bellsprout and whispers something in its ear so that Toga can't hear. And it's like, all of a sudden, whenever the smoke is clear, some more smoke appears, but it's not regular smoke. It's actually purple smoke. And then all of a sudden, Bounce Sweet ain't looking too hot. And Toga's like, what did you do? And Mira just looks at her and says, poison powder. And basically Toga's just like, Bounce Sweet, sleep powder. And yeah, that's basically what she says to Bounce Sweet. And she also whispers. And, Mina and Bellsprout are like they're anticipating something, but all of a sudden it's coming out from all different directions. Because this is like a train sleeping powder. And so it's like, is it coming out from all directions? And so anywhere Bellsprout decides to go, it just gets hit with a sleep powder. And it just gets knocked out. It's like, sleep. I mean, it's like, you may not be able to get your revenge now, Bellsprout, but one day, return. Go, Inkay! And it's just Inkay, Inkay! And, like, well, Bouncesweet is poisoned, and so, like, Toga's like, what is she gonna do? But she's just like, okay, that's enough. I have had it with you and your bullshit. I've had it. Bouncesweet. Absorb energy. And, like, Mina has no idea, like, why not just say absorb? Like, why absorb energy? And then all of a sudden, like, this energy is gathering in the center of Bouncesweet, but it's not for, like, an energy ball. It's just, like, it's gathering in the center. And basically, like, Mina's like, Inkay, go over there and hit it with water gun. And it's like, it's freaking Bouncesweet. I was like, just to test to see what all this gather energy stuff is about. And, and it's just like Toga's just like, now release with solar beam. And all of a sudden Mina is like, oh no, that's what she was doing. I was like, Inkay, get out of the way. And Inkay isn't able to dodge. And Mina's like, now. I'm not letting this go on any longer. Inkay, use toxic spikes. And it's like, and as soon as they're set down, and one of them like Bouncesweet touches one of them, it's like, and seeing as it's already so like poisoned, it enters the badly poisoned status, and then all of a sudden just falls into more of the spikes. It's like knocked out. So yeah, poison spikes. So yeah, Toga just realizes if she sends out any more of her Pokemon, they're gonna get poisoned, or in worst case scenario, badly poisoned. Yeah, Mina was training Inkay to learn some moves. Like the whole toxic spikes. And so, like, Toga is just think, Toga. Think. Don't let this rookie trainer, defeat you. Sucks to be you because I have 2 Pokemon left. Now, go! Ditto! And it's like, and just like poison spike effect. It's like and then like Mina is just like Inkay water gun. And it's like it's just like Toga is like Ditto transform Ditto and Ditto transforms into Inkay and knows all of its freaking moves and shit. And so Mina's like, well, this is not gonna be good. Ah, shit. Inkay return. And it's like, go Shinx. And like Shinx is like, Shinx! 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 And it's just freaking, like, Shinx is out. And now NK, I believe, is part water. So, yeah, this was actually kind of a smart decision on, Mina's part. But, sent out a Pokemon so the other person gets a turn. And so, just like, use water gun. And Mina's like, she must have no idea about type advantages or, like, how to, navigate that shit. It's like, and it like doesn't do all that much damage to Shanks. And Mina's like, okay, Shanks, use Spark. And it's like, and knocks freaking Ditto out. One hit wonder. And so, yeah, basically, freaking freaking Koga is like, go, Survivor! And Survivor's like, Survivor! And it's just like, uh, well, yes.
Go out and do some running. That'll hold you over until I get back.
Thanks. Yeah, sure. Oh, wait. Can you get checks for me? Yeah. Thank you. No specific one, just anyone, just checks.
Okay.
Thanks. Love you. Safe travels. And so basically, it's just like, since Survivor was sent out, it's like a free turn, and it's like Spark again, and it's like Koga just like Survivor dodge and use Poison Tail, and Mina's like Shinx dodge and use Electric Terrain, and like it's just like the look on Toga's face is like, hold it up. I'm not Santa Claus, but hold it up here, girlfriend. And Mia's like, I'm not your girlfriend. But, and like, it's electric terrain everywhere. And so Survivor's like, and then Survivor even gets paralyzed. And so Shinx gets another turn, and it's like, Shinx, hold on to Survivor and keep on using Spark. It's like, there's like charcoal, then freaking charcoal and like freaking Survivor, and it's just it's insane. And so like Toga's like, okay, you brats can go on to the next floor. Here's the freaking key card. And so they get to the basement floor 3. Shit. They get to the 3rd floor, and just who happens to be. Frick. Just who happens to be there, but freaking Dobby. But this is an interesting thing because, you know, Todoroki is about to step up to bat to fight freaking Dobby, but, you know, Bakugo's like, and who do I get to fight? I mean, I don't think there's much more levels on this thing. Basically, Dobby's like, listen, I'm not even interested in fighting you. I'm interested in fighting my brother. And he's like, oops, I said it. He's like, oh snap. But he's like with that smile on his face, that shit-eating grin. And like, Totoro's like, what are you talking about? My brother, uh, uh, Toya. His name is Toya, and he's dead. And Dobby's like, Dobby is only an alias. My real name is Toya Todoroki. You don't remember me? And Todoroki's like Shoto's just like, oh shit! Oh, I'm gonna have to inform my dad about this whenever this is all said and done. Cookie cobblestone. And so basically, like, and Toya is just like, besides, even if I did want to fight you over there, Explosion Boy, he just gives him the nick, like Explosion Boy. It would probably be somewhere else, not here. Not with knowing that you have a fully evolved starter Pokemon. Huh. Incineroar. Interesting. We have the Team LOV have been keeping tabs on all of you, including you, Explosion Boy. Now, let's get this done and over with. And just, like freaking Shoto just is like, okay, I'm ready to go. Auxiliary! And Toya would just be like, oh, so you're gonna do me that way. Well then, Glalie, go! And it's just like, Glalie, auxiliary. And Shoto is like, auxiliary, use Ice Beam. And Toya's like, Glalie, use Gyro Ball. And it just Gyro Balls the Ice Beam back into auxiliary and freezes it. And Todoroki's like, damn. Return auxiliary. And he's like, return, Glalie. And like Todoroki's like, go, Magcargo! And Magcargo was like, Magcargo. So, that's your fireside Pokemon. Well, I got something for you. A little bit of a hellhound of a time. Go, Houndoom! It's like, Houndoom! It's like, woo! And it's like, Magcargo, use Flame Wheel. And Toyo's like, Houndoom. Let's hit him with Pursuit. It's like, Schmack. And believe it or not, this actually hits Houndoom with Flame Body. And so Toya's like, return, Houndoom. Besides, war of attrition like that wouldn't have been interesting anyways. Now, go, Frillish. And, like, Todoroki's like, return that cargo. Like, he knows like a water Pokemon, like, that would be bad for that cargo. And he's like, go, Feebas! And, like, Toya is just like, by the way, if you're wanting to know which, like, side he has of, like, Frillish, he has the male Frillish, the blue one. Yeah, he has a male Frillish. Uh, Toya. And it's just like, he's like, Frillish, use, wrap. And Todoroki's like Shoto's like, he just dodges. He's like Medcargo dodge. Like, not Medcargo. What the frick am I? Am I on acid or some shit? He's like, he's like, Feebas, dodge. And the use bubble. He like taught Feebas how to use bubble. He's like, bubble. It's like Toyo's like, are you freaking kidding me? And it's like, dodge out of the way, Frillish, and use rep again. And like Shoto's just like dodge, Frillish, and Toyo's like prevent that from like Toyo's like prevent that from happening by like flailing over to like wrap around, like almost like whenever you flip someone on their backside and they're like flailing, kind of like if you did that to a velociraptor. So basically, not only like basically a method of disorientation, and that works. And Feebas is just getting strangled like the air out of it, and then all of a sudden, something happens. Like Shoto remembers before they like left the restaurant that they ate at, like celebration for defeating Stain and Overhaul whenever they were trying to mess with the entire freaking city, like half and half city, as a sort of like gift to his son, a gift to Shoto. Basically, the gift that Endeavor gave to him was, I think it's a prism scale that evolves. I think it's a prism scale. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. Please be nice about it. Any of you poke aficionados out there? Anyway, he's just like, wait, that's right, the prism scale. And he just like throws it, and like Feebas just like whenever it's gasping, it realizes the prism scale is there and it's about to fall, and so it just opens its mouth like really freaking wide and freaking like freaking eats it. And then all of a sudden, like there's this big blast of light, like, whoa, boom, and it's just my little tick, my little tick, and like Shoto's like, it did work, and Milotic's kind of like an eel, so it's able to like unravel itself from the wrap, and now it's turned to attack. So basically, it's like Milotic. Well, now it looks like it's time. And Toya's like, oh shit. Like he's looking for Frilish's Pokeball, and he like fumbles and accidentally drops it. And it's like, now, Milotic, Aqua Tail! And he's like, Aqua Tail's like, boom! And smacks Frillish into Toya. And it's like, Toya's just like, okay, 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 you guys win. Okay. Yeah, yeah, now I'm out of here. Here's the freaking card. And he just like ninja like smoke screen, like smoke ball, like poosh! And he's just gone. And Bakugo's like, holy shit. Dude, that was awesome. So yeah, guys, I wasn't going to make like I wasn't going to have Shoto just make him have a useless Pokemon forever on his team. I was actually, you know, I'm not gonna do him dirty like that. So yeah, let's just say since Endeavor was feeling generous, extra generous, and Shoto is his son, and he realized, oh, my son has a Feebas. Wait, doesn't that evolve into Milotic if given the Prism Stone or scale, Prism Scale? I think it's the Prism Scale that evolves into Milotic, and it's just like so. Like he has one, like he got one. So Endeavor just gives it away to Shoto, and he's like, ah, yes, I have Milotic, like freaking Feebas evolved into Milotic, and Milotic is just like stretching around, like wrapping around Shoto, like giving him the biggest freaking hug. It's like Milotic, my. And so Shoto's like, yeah, yeah, Milotic, return. And, like, freaking, like, Bakugo's just like, "Ugh, frick, he's just, like, really freaking salty. Like, now this dude has a Milotic? Holy shit. And it knows how to Aqua Tail like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. And they go to the next floor, which would be the fourth floor, and that's basically where they see Stain and Overhaul, but like they're you know they have some people tied up, and they have a Pokemon inside of like a test tube thing. And it looks familiar. It looks oddly familiar, especially to Izuku. Because Izuku remembers, like, this Pokemon and Plusle having like a confrontation of sorts. Not really a confrontation, but, you know, they met. Like, Plusle and this Pokemon, whatever this Pokemon is, he can't exactly remember right off of the top of his head right now for some reason. But he does distinctly remember that Plusle and this Pokemon did end up meeting, like right outside of a Pokemon Center. And for some reason, he feels obligated to ask, dude, what is that Pokemon? And why do you have it in a test tube? And what's up with you guys tying up all the scientists? And Stan is like, chill, man. We only tied up the ones that didn't work with us. But before that, we made sure to knock them out first. We don't need anyone mouthing off. And Overhaul is just like, and if you're wanting to know about this Pokemon here, well, I mean, isn't it obvious? It's the Island Guardian, Tapu Koko. And all of the memories come flooding back. And Izuku's just like, Tapu Koko? And just like from hearing the sound of its name, like Tapu Koko inside of the test tube just from hearing the sound of its name. Like, not from Overhaul saying it, but from Izuku saying it. Tapu Koko wakes up, and Stan is like, what? I thought you said that there was enough serum in there to keep that thing asleep for hours, like, upon end or whatever. Oh, Shigaraki's going to kill us! Both! And Overhaul's like, nobody move. I have special power. He's like, I've made up a special power. A sort of special ability that I've had for quite some time, though I've never got to make use of it. I can assimilate and disassimilate things at the molecular level to atomic level if I wish. And if you move any closer, I'll do the same to Tapu Koko. And Shoto's just like, how did you even get Tapu Koko? And Mina's like, yeah, that must have been pretty damn hard. And Stan is like, not whenever we landed straight near it. It's a good thing that it was near one of our bases. We're technically using its life force to power this radio tower. Yeah, once all the people, maintenancing it were taken care of, we needed to find a new way to power this thing. And so we're using Tapu Koko's life force. After all, what's a Pokemon without its uses? And whenever Izuku hears this, he's just like, oh, hell no. Two Team LOV admins gonna die tonight. And he's just like, he runs into Stain and he starts punching the shit out of him. And Plus I was like, whoa, 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 I thought the Pokemon are ones that did the fighting. And he just starts punching the hell out of Stain. And Overhaul's like, I think you're forgetting something. And he has his hand real close to the test tube that Tapu Koko's in. But then he starts to realize something. And there's a hole in the test tube already. Tapu Koko's out. And like, Tapu! and he's just like, oh shit, shit, shit. I'm out of here. And he just jumps and like, click, parachute. And Overhaul just outies. He's like, no, no, thank you. And Stain is like, ugh, damn you, stupid kid. Scizor, bullet punch! And Scizor just comes out of the Pokeball, uses bullet punch on Izuku to get him off. And he's just like, does the same. And basically, the first thing Mina asked Tapu Koko was, why didn't you stop them? Aren't you supposed to be like a really like a heroic like legend Pokemon that would want to like get rid of evil doers like that, like put them behind bars? And Shoto's like, Mina, I don't think the Tapus work that way. They have their own ways of doing things. Either that or they don't do them at all. They're very fickle in that way. And I don't mean to offend you in any way, Tapu Koko, by saying that, but it's just the truth. At least the truth as I know it. A lot of things I begin to question today, especially now that I know my brother's alive. And Izuku's like, Tapu Koko, why was it whenever I said your name that you woke up? I noticed that it wasn't Overhaul, but me that woke you up whenever I said your name. And Tapu Koko just looks at Izuku, has its hand out, and Izuku's like, huh? And, with the other hand, it just points to Izuku's hand, and it's like, oh, you. And it's like, fist bump. Like Naruto Sasuke fist bump. And, Tapu Koko actually gets paper and a pencil and writes down what it's trying to say. Like, it doesn't want to be his Pokemon, it just wants to accompany them on their journey. Because, Tapu Koko is interested in Izuku. Because as soon as Izuku heard what they were doing, Izuku flew into action with no questions asked. And Tapu Koko not even loves that about Izuku. Like, Tapu Koko finds that really, really, like, engaging for some reason. It's like something, something that Tapu Koko can sort of, relate to. Like, they're both, Tapu Koko is a Pokemon that would also jump into Ashkin. Like, look, I'm freaking. Jump into action, like, no questions asked as well. They're both the same in that light. And so, this intrigues Tapu Koko, and that's basically what it's wrote down, whatever. That it's interested in following him around as a partner, like not to like have like battle, but just as someone, to look out for Izuku and his friends. Just as a buddy. And, Izuku is aware about, Tapu Koko's conditions and everything, not to be used as a weapon for like battling, just, to be there to help brother out whenever needed. And, well, I mean, so Izuku's just like, well, you're a welcome addition in my eyes, Tapu Koko. Anything to take you away from those guys that are planning to use you as an energy source for this tower. Now to get everyone back up to stats so the power grid properly, if they're even going to have it up here at all. And as for what we're planning on doing, well, I'm pretty sure that since you've been around here, you would probably have heard of a place called the Darkness Caverns. And Tapu Koko was like, Tapu Koko, Tapu Koko. And it's just like, oh, so you have. We're planning to go through there because on the other side is the place in which we have to go in order to get the third badge. Or at least I have to go to get the third badge. Shoto and Mina are just tagging along, helping a brother out. And Tapu Koko is like, which one's Shoto? Which one's Mina? I was like Tapu Koko is actually legit confused. Because, just now, just new edition, and Tapu Koko really doesn't usually do this. And so Izuku's like, well, that one over there, that's Shoto. That, that's over there, Mina. And just points to them. And Bakugo's like, hey, what about me? And that over there's Bakugo. And Tapu Koko legit freaking just, like, I don't even know how to say what it does. Like, right? It's just like, just hits it with a good real sense. A good real sense of just a gut punch and a chop to the neck. So basically, yeah, gut punch, chop to the neck. Real easy way, just like take him to Nighty Night Town. And so Tapu Koko just looks at Izuku and is like, so what are we doing next? And Izuku's like, well, because of what you just did, now someone's going to have to carry him. Like, to somewhere until he wakes up. And Tapu Koko just grabs Bakugo, uses teleport, and then just, like, is back, and whenever it's back, it no longer has Bakugo. But it does have a message from someone. Izuku opens the message. It's a message from, it's a message from one of, like, the recover girls from, like, Pokemon Center. So yeah, basically Tapu Koko skipped Bakugo ahead of them by a large margin, considering, they have to go through the Darkness Cavern and now Bakugo doesn't. But Tapu Koko does also add, another piece of paper. It's like it did realize that there was a Pokemon that was following, like, it was like following after, like, the Pokemon Center trying to get in, and it came out from the other side of the Darkness Caverns. So Tapu Koko really doesn't know about that, but tried to stay away from it because Tapu Koko is just for Tapu Koko, and so Izuku is just like, and he's like, well, let's go onward, back to adventure, like forget stuff well, and so yes, today we're basically going in off with basically. Did I add everything? I have not added one thing, which is very specific. I'm gonna add the little giant C's where I think they're called parentheses, but I'm not sure. To basically highlight the fact that it's not an actual member of the team. It's just, hanging around because it likes Izuku the way Izuku thinks. He's the way Izuku rocks and rolls. Izuku's, ideals. And what's another Pokemon about ideals? Freaking Zekrom. If you haven't seen the black and white movie thing, Pokemon Black and White movie, it's no freaking like Destiny Deoxys freaking, because I really like Destiny Deoxys. It's especially not a freaking Rise of Darkrai. It's especially not that, because Rise of Darkrai is freaking amazing. Aracion, that freaking song. It's supposed to mean prayer. Holy shit, that was awesome. That movie was freaking. I even own Rise of Darkrai, a copy of that. And I believe I also own a copy of both Jirachi Wishmaker and Destiny Deoxys. And also a copy of the Pokemon the First movie. So yeah, that tells you how deep I am in there. So, enough of the awkward train. I think I also own like the Shaman Giratina movie thing. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I think I do. I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna check because honestly, I believe on myself. I have better things to do in my day, like putting out content for you guys. Uh, oh, and a thing about like reasons for why characters have certain Pokemon. But Izuku, because this is Izuku's journey, why he would have these Pokemon. You know, Fletchender is the evolution of Fletchling, and I explained that in an earlier video. Muna, because in the other person's Pokemon, what if, like MHA Pokemon, what if, like Muna was like kind of like a pet, kind of like Inko's Pokemon. So I thought that'd be cool. But about the whole thing about War Turtle, well, there's water, there's fire, like a balance. Like if you balance that shit out, like plus Squirtle Squad, whenever you go deeper into it, like Squirtle Squad, like what all happened to them? How long have they been doing this? Like, are they still doing this? Like, hmm, you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But on my whole thing about Tapu Koko and why even have it come along if it's not going to be his Pokemon? First of all, not his Pokemon because this early in his journey and him have a legendary? No, thank you. I have standards. And Tapu Koko, you know, it's kind of like that thing with that whole mini story arc with the Sabrina and the ghost type Pokemon and like the first season of the anime. The whole Tower of Terror episode, all that shit. Haunter, was around, not for very long, but Haunter was around, following Ash around. He didn't catch Haunter in a Pokeball, but it was still around. And kind of have like a buddy like that. Like, you didn't really catch it, but it is around. It is your buddy. It's something like that, like kind of like a mutual respect relationship. Like I like you. Like let's be buddies, but not like chained together buddies. And so that's basically Tapu Koko's thing. You know, like mutual respect. You know, it likes the same idea. It has the same ideals that Izuku has. And so I basically explained why Tapu Koko is not a part of Izuku's team, yet it still is tagging along. And so, right about now, yes, it's 1 hour long freaking video. Jesus. Woo, baby! Jesus. Anyways, that owns these analysis because of I'm never going to UT out of here. Yeah, boys. Bye. Dab. I don't even think that was a complete dab. Whatever. Just bye.